We are here today at Costco, and I'm going to show you some of my favorite low-carb, keto kind of things to purchase here. And we've been Costco members for years, but we didn't really start coming here regularly until we started doing this diet, because a lot of the ingredients that you need, you kind of need them in bulk, or you use the same thing all the time, and why not stock up at Costco? So our first stop is the produce department, and there's not a ton of stuff here in the fruits area, but berries are good to get, and the strawberries and blueberries usually are a good price. Unless they're on sale at the local supermarket that week, it's probably best to stock up on them here. We're just gonna ignore this whole area. The avocados are generally a good deal here, but you have to check and see how they look for that week, because sometimes they're really small or they're really hard. So if you don't need them right away and you can let them ripen, then stock up on your avocados here. Okay, so now we're in the refrigerated room, and most things in here I would say are a pretty good bet on keto. I see carrots, well, not the beans so much. There's broccoli, cauliflower, here's a big bag of Brussels sprouts, all different kinds of lettuces and greens, celery, there's some other berries in here, so definitely take a trip in here, make sure you wear your jacket. So of course Costco has lots of meat options, but there are pretty much two things that I get here regularly, and I just freeze them and keep them on hand. So my first kind of staple meat is actually the chicken tenderloins. I find that they're more versatile than getting chicken breasts or some of these other pieces. I know really the thighs are what you want to do for keto because they're higher in fat, but I'm kind of weird about meat. So the tenderloins are what I try to keep in stock. And then the other thing I try to always have on hand is the organic ground beef. You get 3 of these packs for 20 bucks, and I think each of these is like 1 1/3 pounds. So I always keep these, and I'll just keep one in the fridge and freeze the other 2. This is a good price for Boursin cheese normally, and it's on sale this week. I actually just bought one of these recently, so I don't need another, but if you go through a lot of feta cheese, these 2 packs of bricks are a good deal. I'm gonna pick up one of these pulled porks because I heard that they're good, first of all, and second of all, they have 0 grams of carbs. This is also something I invested in recently. These are the mini guacamole cups. There are 100 calories per cup, and if you like to take guacamole to use as a dip or a topping, they're very convenient, and you can save some and freeze the rest. Okay, so in the refrigerated section, there is of course the Kerrygold butter, which everyone seems to know of at Costco. Something that I stock up on is the string cheese. This is a good price if you're buying them in bulk, and we use those to make mozzarella sticks or just for snacks. Then I always have on hand a bunch of shredded mozzarella here, and also the shredded cheddar that's right here. The mozzarella especially, that kind of cheese is used as a base in like fathead dough and stuff, so I find that we use a lot of it. And also if you use a lot of cream cheese, this is a good place to stock up on a big 3-pound brick. However, I tried that once and it kind of got moldy before we finished it, so I'm not going to stock up on the big bricks anymore. And finally are the eggs. Now we used to hardly ever eat eggs, and I would get like a 6-pack of eggs because that's all we would go through. But now I stock up on these 24 packs all the time. Now Costco is a great place to stock up on your heavy whipping cream because it's about half the price that you will find in the supermarket, and I didn't realize how expensive heavy whipping cream was until we started going through it. Now, of course, there are many bacon options at Costco. I usually go for the traditional bacon, but there's also a low sodium. They have thick slice, they have like the pre-cooked kind that you just microwave, turkey bacon. So I saw someone else talk about this paleo pancake mix recently. It says it's low glycemic, no sugar added, gluten-free, grain-free. It does have, when you subtract out the fiber, 11 grams of net carbs, but no real sugar, so maybe we'll give this a try. Genius idea. Real coconut minus the hard to crack husk. I'd try it. It's a lot of carbs though.
I'd like to try it.
Yeah, if you eat tuna, it's a good place to stock up on an enormous can of tuna. So this is probably the best place to get chia seeds. This is a great price for these and a good quantity, and you can use them for a lot of stuff when you're doing low carb. Yes, everyone loves Wisps, of course. You can get a big Costco sized bag for under 10 bucks. One of the best deals on macadamia nuts you'll find. You know those are always very expensive in the supermarkets. This is like 18 bucks for 1.5 pound can of macadamia nuts, and these are very good because they're high in fats and so they keep you more satisfied. They're nice to put on top of your Halo Top ice cream. So we actually just tried a sample of this pork jerky and it's very good, but it's sweet and delicious because it has sugary sauce. So it doesn't really work for us. We have tried some of these jerky kind of things before and they're very good. Yes, so here are the famous Costco protein bars that actually have very good macros. They come in a big pack with chocolate and chocolate chip cookie dough. Would you like to tell us your thoughts on the bars since you eat 90% of the bars in our house?
They are very satisfying. I've lost 50 pounds. And I've eaten many of these, so I have no problem with these whatsoever.
And, you know, I like them as just a convenient thing if you are going somewhere that you don't know if there's going to be food you can eat. This is good to bring along, like, or if you're traveling.
Phenomenal.
So while we're waiting in line, I did just want to mention that almond flour is something that I almost always get here, and I couldn't find it anywhere today, so I don't know what the deal is with that. And what was the other thing you were looking for?
Cough drops? No.
No. Oh, the other thing was I had seen someone recently got like edamame or some other material spaghetti, and I was looking for that here, but I didn't see that either. But we did get the pancake mix to try, so that'll be good.